Living with depression can make life challenging. There are days where something as simple as waking up and getting out of bed feels like a task. Knowing I have to get up and start my day means knowing I have to face one of my biggest struggles, me. I know what it feels like to look in the mirror and hate what you see staring back at yourself. Battling the subconscious negative thoughts that have the power to strip a person's confidence and overall self-love, appreciation, and respect. There are days where it is easier to face the reality that my body does not sync up with my mind. But on days where my depression is high, it can be unbearable. Each morning I go through a routine and a process just to feel comfortable in my body, to feel comfortable to live my life to its fullest. And though it can be a lot, it's worth it. I've come to the reality that I will likely have depression for my entire life. It's just a matter of how I manage and cope with it. And honestly, my transition was probably one of the best things I could have ever done for myself. But from a young age, I learned that life is not permanent nor fair. It can be taken away within the blink of an eye. Death really has no mercy. For some, it's probably hard to imagine a child experiencing depression. But for me, it was hard to imagine my life without depression. It was my normal. Daily I am reminded about the struggles I've had. And I honestly never thought I'd live past the age of 20. But here I am, alive, healthy, and happy. And though I still struggle with depression, I've worked hard to establish healthy coping mechanisms, as well as immersing myself in things that bring me joy. Whether that is hanging out with my cats, getting attacked by my cats, making videos, or being reminded about all the love and support I have in my life from the people who mean more to me than I can even put into words. Art and creativity is an outlet I've been using since I was a child. I channeled all my thoughts and energy into my art, and for a while it was the only thing that would really bring me peace and joy. I also make myself do things that I might not really want to do in the moment, but for me, it's good to stay busy, and it's good to be physical. I also sometimes forget how much I love nature, how good it feels to breathe in fresh air and become in tune with this earth. Because after all, nature essentially gives all of us life. I'm not gonna lie, I am a homebody, and it does take a lot of energy for me to leave my house some days. But when I do, I am reminded why I love where I live. I'm grateful for this local community where people have become like family to me. I'm also grateful for the family that continues to show me love, even through my toughest moments in life. I have found love in so many ways, and I never thought it would be possible to imagine a future for myself. But I can honestly say, I truly do look forward to what life has in store for me. From surgery, to marriage, to starting a family with my beautiful partner, to achieving my own personal goals in life. Moral of the story is I am so incredibly thankful and fortunate I was never successful in any of my suicide attempts. And I'm not gonna lie, it was really challenging for me to make this video. But at the same time, this is a topic that is so close to my heart for many different reasons. And for all of you who are struggling and you're watching this right now, I want you to know that you are not alone and that you are worthy and you are loved and you are needed in this world. And I know it might be hard to see that large picture right now, because it's almost as if the way I always looked at it was if I'm looking at a painting up close and I can't really make out what the entirety of it is until I take some time and I step back, and then I slowly start to see what I'm looking at. And that's honestly how I felt about life. It might take some time, but be patient with it and know that there is a reason for this life and that things do get better. I promise you that. If you know of a loved one that is going through some hard times right now with their depression, or they're having suicidal tendencies or thoughts, I'm going to be including some links in the description so you all can check them out and be able to share resources to people. Thank you all so much for watching, and please know that you all are loved and needed and valued in this world.